And that's when they kiss. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to this week's story time for people aged over 18. This is your one and only warning that if you are a child, this is not the stream for you. I'm sorry, my glasses have water on them. I've just been outside and it's raining. Storm Brandon, they're calling it. It's just a bit of
You know,
normal
Brendan,
you
not
know,
rain.
you
Brandon.
know, it's a little worrying that you're saying, and this is not a, you're saying that this is for over 18s only. This is not for children as you're zipping down your top.
Hmm.
Um,
Or going, oh, my glasses, I need to just fix them quickly.
Oh, hello.
right, yeah, definitely not for kids.
Wow, I think that just took it to a new level.
Yep, we started early.
Wow, fourth wall breaking there.
When last seen, we had three heroes, or would-be heroes, who should introduce themselves now. Kevin, you look indisposed. Let's start with you.
Yes, Kevin Boodle here, expert security guard and tactical field agent, and totally incompetent at his job. But hopefully a little bit more promising at Osric.
I've noticed new headphones this week.
Well, they're not actually new, but I've just had them for a while and not used them.
Dale, you do not have new headphones this week.
Nope. These ones I've had for a while. They work. They're great. Yes, I play Dale Regan, who is the brains of the organization, or at least he thinks he's the brains of the organization. And as the brains of the organization, he has learned to delegate to his two subordinates, otherwise known as passing the buck.
Excuse me.
And I'm about to get the full force of Danny's wrath just in a moment.
Take it away, Danny.
Danny's full Iron Brew fell Scottish wrath. I need to brush back up on my Scottish accent, but I am playing Danny McGee, a slightly underweight hacker who is obviously the more superior, and the other two are the subordinates. Certainly in public things like conventions and stuff. But yes, after last week's events, I'm not so sure at the minute.
Now, you had been given a mission by your actual superior, Karen, who plays the character Melodrama. She has recently ended a relationship with Captain Brash of Team America, who famously wears a star-spangled jockstrap. She has given you the mission of infiltrating the UPS delivery for his jockstrap for tonight's event, which is going to be at the wonderful World of Worldcraft World Stadium. Nailed it again. Yeah. And so basically, he's getting a delivery tonight via UPS of a jockstrap. Now, what Karen is giving you the instruction to do is to get yourself some UPS uniforms and, get rid of the old parcel and deliver this one, but you've got to deliver it yourself. You can't just swap the parcels over because the all the labelling on it's fake. It won't actually scan. So, package weight doesn't match, all that kind of stuff. It just so you're gonna have to deliver it. But that bit's the easy bit. The harder bit is stopping the actual delivery from happening. So. That is your mission. Now, can anyone remember, for a conviction point, where the UPS depot is? Should be a bit easier after I told you last week.
Damn, no, it's
Well, I
not.
wasn't really myself last week, so I'm at a disadvantage.
I think we should pass this off to the boss, Dale.
Yes, Dale, the selective boss.
And I'm electing to ask one of my subordinates.
Damn,
So I
yeah.
take it you don't want the free conviction.
I'm probably going to get convicted. No, I have no idea. I
Okay,
can't remember.
it is still next door to where you work.
Okay, I'm going to write that down this time, just in case.
It's probably the last time it'll be relevant. Okay, so there you are. Just started your shift, and Karen is telling you you've got to go now. She'll cover everything here tonight.
Yeah, sure, okay.
It's the event is tonight. You've got to go now.
Okay, we'll have to go now then. So are we gonna? Is someone gonna grab a UPS van if we grab some uniforms?
Well, you see the depot next door. You can see it through your security gate. So you can go out and have a little look through the fence before you even go to UPS. And you can see there is a big warehouse with lots of shutter doors, many of which are open, and you can see parcels within it. There's people within there all wearing the UPS brown. And then there's like a car park thing, and it's full of their delivery vehicles. And let me just screen share you a picture of that right now. And click there. There we go. That's their delivery vehicles.
Uh-huh.
There's loads of them, all lined up.
Right. So we're gonna need one each. Are we all gonna? So we're gonna hang on to the box on top. And sort of
Well, the two of you look a
No,
little worried.
what do you mean one for all of us? What are we, the fucking goodies? We are going to end up sounding like fucking Queen in a minute, though. I like to ride my bicycle.
Sorry, I've never heard of that.
He is getting on a bit.
Right.
He's probably remembering something from his childhood now.
Okay, but suddenly my idea of stopping the UPS van with explosives suddenly just doesn't work.
Well, I think we should locate the dressing room or the cloakroom and go in and grab some uniforms.
You mean a locker?
Yes.
Yeah, locker.
You really think they're going to get a fucking dressing room? They're UPS.
We need to go in and grab some uniforms. Hopefully, they'll fit.
Hey, well, maybe that'll be a bit difficult for Dale, but I'm sure we'll find something.
Oh, it's yeah. I'm sure to get something big enough for me as well. So up to you, skinny people.
So, with that, then, are you heading around to the UPS yard?
Yes.
Yeah, gotta go.
Okay, you walk on round carrying your box, hiding it behind you as you walk in, and you are immediately accosted by a supervisor who says, you must be tonight's temps. Okay, off to the canteen, follow me, this way, and he's walking along.
You are extremely enthusiastic for a supervisor.
Must be
Right. Well, you get lots of energy in this job. Right, in the canteen, right, you can see there a big pile of clothes on the far end of the room. The canteen is it looks like it hasn't been cleaned in 60 years. The table, you don't know what colour the table is. It's coffee rings on top of coffee rings on top of coffee rings.
I've seen cleaner canteens in prisons.
Well, I'm apparently very good at cleaning my room. And everywhere I walk.
In the back corner is just piles of UPS overalls. They also don't look like they've ever been washed. Help yourself to some overalls. You've got to be in uniform. You'll be doing deliveries today.
What, from this pile? This is
Yes.
This is the one going through the laundry, surely.
Yes.
We don't get a new uniform or a clean uniform even.
free to clean it yourself.
Hey, Kevin, it's fine. Don't worry. Give it here. So I kind of pick one out for him. I get out a spare energy drink can, shake it up really hard. Essentially, to use almost like a deodorant spray. So I'm going to spray like. There you go. I'll mask the smell a wee bit. The same for me.
You do need to sign that you've had a uniform issued because
Hey,
they're worth 200 credits
Dale,
each.
you deal with the signing.
You'll all need to sign for your own uniforms because they're worth 200 credits each. Look after them. And as
What is the
see,
debt worth?
Can I ask a question, Mr. Supervisor? Because it's a very important question. You said that you get a lot of energy when you're doing this job.
I said this job gets you fit, I think.
Yeah. Just how many energies have you had?
Me? Oh, I cybernetically enhanced.
That explains so much.
Yes. Like I haven't put any effort into this job in 30 years. Good luck keeping up with me.
Well,
Well,
how much did that cost you?
well, it's a dirty job, but someone's going to do it.
It was all under insurance, industrial accident. I got trapped in a pedal. Downhill section.
Do we get bikes or because it sounds dangerous?
Oh, don't worry, that was a freak accident. No, won't happen to you guys. It's a push bike. What could go wrong?
Evidently, quite a bit.
Anyway, they've added an extra wheel to the back now. You got 3 wheels, far more stable.
There is a slight problem in that I've never learned to ride a bike before. Not a push bike.
It's 3 wheels. You can't fall off. Trust me, it's fine.
But
An
there's
idiot
no
could
motor.
ride these.
How do you just
Yes.
with your feet?
It's
Yes.
sort of like
You
walking.
move. You have to move all the time. It's,
Yes.
So it's kind of like walking, but with more
Faster.
rhythm.
well, surely you've had some of these. These are old.
Ha, ha, ha.
Well, you were talking about the Queen earlier. She's not been there for fucking 500 years.
Hey, I heard that rumor in Australia.
Hey.
And if you want to hear more of that rumor, if the audience would like to hear more about that rumor, please check our previous cooperation game.
So what's the route?
Sorry?
What's
Your
the-
route? Let me see. You can do route 98, you can do route 3272, and you can do route 5. There we go.
Okay.
So which, if we look at them, what routes? Is there any route that we?
Nowhere near the stadium.
Okay, so we're just going to dump that stuff. Right, so we pack our own bikes. I take it.
Oh, the warehouse guys are loading them up.
Okay.
That's nice.
Cool.
If you're lucky, you might get to work in the warehouse on a rainy day. That's if you get taken on, of course. I mean, you are just temporary workers at the moment from the agency, right?
Aye.
Yeah.
We know what the word temp means.
Don't we need to get into that warehouse? And
Yes, right. It's just through this door here. And he opens up the side door from the canteen, and there's when they call it a warehouse, it's not like it actually has shelves and forklifts. You understand? This is a big open space with piles of boxes. 16 boxes are currently being used as goalposts, and 3, it seems, are being used as footballs in the same pitch. You're not sure what the rules are of this strange game of football. One of the parcels is making a shattering sound every time it's kicked.
None of those had better be what I ordered.
How do you find anything?
Oh, it's all organised by delivery district. What do they call them? Postal keys? Postal... the letters and numbers at the end of an address.
No, I know what my password would be.
Yeah, so one of the players has commented in our private chat here that this is the GM dealing with bad experiences with courier services. I actually temped for 2 weeks myself for night freight.
I did want to say something real.
And it was during the anthrax scare.
God.
So this is where our own government fired chemical weapons on us in order to justify war on the grounds that the enemy are using chemical weapons on their populace. But anyway, the fact that the anthrax was all traced back to an American military lab, not important right now. So during this anthrax scare, I noticed a parcel with loads of white powder coming out. This is a complete diversion, not part of the game. A parcel with loads of white powder coming out of it, and I thought, shit, I just picked that up and it just kind of fell. And I called the supervisor and I said, well, look, the parcel, powder, exposed. He goes up to it. Soap powder.
That's like what I did yesterday in this Firefly game. Except I had hallucinations.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell are you doing? The whole country's on high alert for anthrax. No, the football thing was, it was my second job from leaving school, right? And we had this new middle manager come into my department, and he was going to shake things up by sorting out the delivery service, because we had 3 different couriers at the moment, and that's because we learned which were the best couriers to use for the right circumstance. But anyway, he was like, no, we're gonna standardise out one courier company we can rely on. So he goes for a tour around all the different courier companies. Oh. And at TNT Express, if you remember them, I think they still exist, but it's just TNT now. Yeah. But they in the warehouse, whilst they're showing us around, the lads are playing football with parcels, 2 for each end of the goalpost, 1 as a football, right? Guess which courier he chose? First thing we sent out was this custom-built computer, the cost price for which, bearing in mind this is a few decades back, the cost price to us to build it was 25 grand. Right?
Wow.
An amazing bit of kit for its day. We were installing it in the police force up in Middlesbrough. Anyway, sent it by TNT. I had to go up there the next day to rebuild it. Got trashed. Anyway, diversion aside, back to the actual game. Where were we? Oh, yes. Yes, you go for the warehouse.
People were kicking football around.
Yes, so basically, all the clipboards up on the wall there, all the different routes. The guys sort of pick up a route, find the parcel. Well, the drivers come in and pick up the routes. They check the number of parcels that have been loaded onto the bike, right? So you'll be doing that. You'll be picking up your route. Check the number of parcels matches. That probably means it's correct. If anything isn't, and you get the wrong parcel, just deliver it anyway. People don't usually look until after you've gone. All right? Get confused on any addresses, just drop it the first door you come across. Right? You know, there's this particularly confusing address. Right? Duncan Close, Brookfield. None of us can work out which door is which. So, just deliver it to whichever one you find first. And that is a reference to my current situation at work. Right, so just drop it off wherever, even if it looks like it's an expensive Christmas present for someone. Somebody comes running down the road chasing after you. Just try and get out of there as quick as you can. It's only going to delay you. All right, don't deal with that shit. Just pedal hard, even if you have to loop back around. It's better to do that than have a conversation with a customer. All right, some of them speak proper English. You know?
Frightening.
Terrible.
Hey.
So that's what you got to do. Just get these parcels out. As long as most of them are right, no one minds. All right. So yeah, I mean, the rest of the operation is just people sort things out into postal code districts, and then from there it all kind of works itself out. It's easy. It's easy. Go on, just
Kind of works itself out.
just grab a clipboard and go. Anyway, I've got some stuff to do. So anyway, he bounces off with his cybernetic legs. It's like a kangaroo.
Yes.
Should we find a good clipboard a minute for what's it called? Blaze? Not Blaze, is it?
What you're looking for is whatever postal code the wonderful World of Wellcraft World Stadium is in.
Yeah, it's partial.
Hey, right. I start scanning along to W. Is it alphabetical?
Well, it's not organised by the names of buildings. You need to know the postal code that the wonderful World of Wellcraft World Stadium is in.
Oh, we'd know that being such big fans, wouldn't we?
You would
Turns
think
out no.
I suppose if it's like mobile phone numbers in contacts, then no.
Well,
We don't know it.
We've got a PDA type of thing. Can we look it up?
Yes, who has a World Data Network license?
Thought I did. Well, I've got the license for it anyway.
You have the license.
Yeah, for World Database.
Okay. All right. So you go look that up. It's in one.
Hey, Whale.
Towards the end
So
of the
postal code district.
Well.
Okay. And you can see that is Route 1.
Ah.
No.
Horn.
Turns out that was one. No, it's Route 69. Had to do that. Just had to. Foreshadowing.
Oh god.
So
69, that's not too bad.
it says delivery rider Mary.
Right.
Oh, did we get the supervisor's name by any chance?
Yeah. Let's give him a name.
Fred?
Who should we have? Who should we have?
Fred, Keith,
No, his name was Hawking.
Hawking.
Yes, Mr. Hawking.
As in like Stephen Hawking.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So, right, we've got the board. Should we just take that bike, and if this Mary shows up, we'll say, Hawkins told her to swap routes or something.
Hey, Will. Depends. Is there any kind of timing schedule for people, you know?
No, they're all just all the riders are just kind of coming in. But what I would like is for you collectively as a group to make a perception plus, I suppose, observation check.
Failed.
Okay.
Collectively fails.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not one that normally asks for perception type observation, as we well know. It's well established, but I wanted an excuse to do this to you. So,
That sounds really good.
Okay.
all right, let's randomly select one of you.
Okay, everyone duck.
Sorry?
We're all going to duck.
Ha. Kevin,
Yes.
you feel a tiny hand grab your shoulder really hard as you are forcibly spun round from behind.
Oh, what are
Now,
you doing? What are you doing?
bear with me, because Dale and Danny will see exactly what's happened, but all Kevin actually sees is a life-size fist getting incredibly close to his eyes. So I'd like you to roll reflexes plus close combat, please. As you try
Reflexes.
to, yeah, and tell me the excess.
So that is 15. So that is reflexes close combat. Oh, 1. I've made it by 1. No, I haven't.
Okay.
No. Sorry, that is wrong. Close combat, you said.
Mm.
No, I've missed by 2. Sorry.
Okay, which is actually not nearly as bad as the fail by the person striking you. So you kind of clumsily sidestep as this fist comes past your head. Dale and Danny, you recognize this person moments before Kevin does. Do you remember when your offices were built and there was an angry woman on the street?
Oh.
Her name was Mary.
No.
Oh, fuck, it was.
Her name was Mary. And on seeing you, she throws her fist up at Kevin, and it seems, who just ducks it. You bastards building your office on my house! You know what? I'm having to live in my bike because of you bastards!
We never built anything.
We did. We didn't. We lost our house as well.
We didn't even know it was going to happen.
She grabs Route 69 clipboard off the wall and storms off towards her tricycle. Bastards!
Supervisor Hawkins has asked us to take that route. I mean, you've got to swap with one of us.
Fuck off!
Can I... Is there a way to call the supervisor? Or is he... He said he was doing stuff.
He's around the warehouse. You see him leaping around.
Mr. Supervisor Kangaroo Man. She's taking the wrong route. She's taking...
That's Mary.
her...
She's on Route 69.
Oh, I thought she'd taken 96. Would you mind checking for me?
No, 96 is on the wall there, look.
No, that says 69.
No, definitely 96. But don't worry, dyslexia's not an issue in this job. Just means you'll get a few more misdeliveries than the rest of us. Doing, and he jumps away. Meanwhile, Mary has got on her tricycle.
Right, plan B.
She's starting to accelerate out the car park.
Follow her.
Okay, you charge out. She zooms past just as you arrive, and she's built up some speed. However, there are a number of not yet taken tricycles in the car park.
Go.
Chase.
Yeah, we have to take whatever. 3, one each.
Okay, you each get on your own tricycles and start pedaling off after her. And as you turn out of the car park, you immediately come across a load of... Sure, these weren't there earlier, but a load of market stands with a load of empty cardboard boxes just next to the market stands, which you collide through. So I'm going to need an athletics plus agility check,
Hey.
I think.
Made. Just.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is like those bikes in the gym.
Failed, yeah?
Oh, and by some distance.
Don't need the excess on this, Kevin?
Oh, failed by 3.
Okay. So as you come out and you pile through the boxes go flying. Dale and Kevin, you cycle straight into the side of the market stall.
Oh yeah,
Fail to navigate the boxes. Whilst Danny, you beautifully just clip the boxes and cause them to topple over just like slowly, and they land effortlessly out the way as you cycle past. But of course, that completely disrupts the route for Dale and Kevin, who end up swerving into the market stands. So Danny has the lead on Dale and Kevin, but of course out front by a little bit of a distance is a really pissed off Mary. And popping up out of the back of her little delivery box thing on the back of this tricycle, you see a cat. Now that cat clearly has a cybernetic eye. She's going, shoot them, fucky eye! Shoot them!
Oh, fuck.
A little tiny red laser fires out of the cat's eye, and it strikes Kevin. Again, sorry, I rolled the same randomly. All right, and you find it really tickles, like it actually kind of makes you which makes it hard to avoid the next obstacle I'm putting in. So as you're cycling down the hill, there are two men crossing the road carrying a pane of glass, and etched into that glass is like a coffee cup logo with the words "Cafe Cliche." Right. I would like you all. I think we'll make this no, glass is hard to see. We're going to make this perception plus athletics. See if you notice the refraction of the Cafe Cliche sign.
Yeah, I really don't. No.
What was
Don't
that?
sense anything.
Perception plus?
Athletics.
I made it. I bang on the number I needed.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, God, yes!
So, it's Danny who piles through the glass, sending shards everywhere. Danny, you take, 1 point of damage minus your armor, which you've got plenty, so it's fine. You don't get injured from it. But you are delayed, and Dale and Kevin catch you up, and so you are now cycling down this hill in professional formation, little wedge of tricycles chasing after Mary, who's got a bit of a lead on you at the moment.
Yep.
And it's at this point that a motorcyclist decides to go straight through your formation from behind, tooting his horn, shouting, "Get off the fucking road! The road is for cars!" The irony is not lost on him, as he's on a motorbike himself. But nonetheless, it is disruptive to your formation, and the sudden sounding of the horn in close proximity as it goes into its da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da tune is going to require you to make a reflexes plus. I will accept drive on this. Reflexes plus drive.
What if you haven't got drive?
Then just plus nothing.
Okay. Oh, I still made it! Yes!
I didn't.
Yes, super good
You know,
reflexes.
Yeah. I managed to get round the pane of glass with a roll that I shouldn't have been able to make. I should have been able to make this one, and I have failed.
Although I just noticed, I have 1 in pilot and nothing in drive. How does that work?
Nonetheless, so the motorbike comes through at a bit of an angle, and Kevin and Dale end up turning away to just keep themselves alive from the speeding motorcyclist, and end up having to go down side streets and run parallel to the street for a bit before being able to get back on, after which Dale has a bit of a lead on them, but Mary is still a little distance ahead. Not enough successes yet.
All I can say is Mary's fucking contrary.
Wait, so where am I then?
You're ahead of those two. Now, the hill, as you're going down, is now quite steep. And you can see the telltale yellow rectangle of the back of a speed camera sign. So, the question I have for you is do you
Can you
take
break?
the automatic 100 credits fine, or do you brake to slow down?
Well, the thing that I believe is that speed cameras are for detecting speeds,
you're
not
going quick.
gunshots.
Oh,
Unless it detects the speed of the bullet, in which case, yeah. But that's Danny's mentality. So he's going to try and shoot one of the tires.
of Mary's bike. So Mary has
Yes.
a bit of a lead on you at the moment.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
stated. So at the moment, even just shooting at Mary is a bit. It's a small target. I'll put -8 on the shot.
Ooh, okay. That's going to be near to impossible then. I mean, is it possible to go round the speed camera?
Basically, so the situation is you're on let's make it a 3-lane each way road. There's lots of traffic. You're all going down the near side lane, and you've built up. You're now going quicker than the cars down this hill because it's so steep. Because you're actually speeding.
Oh, got it. Danny's going to rummage around for his last energy drink can and try and throw it at the camera as we go past.
Okay, let's have, I suppose, reflexes plus it would be support weapons. Now, it's not an aerodynamically sound projectile, so I will put a -4 on it.
I still made it.
Sweet, okay. You strike the speed camera with an energy drink. The can bursts and spray goes everywhere, showering the view of the speed camera as you go through it. It is unlikely to have seen you. You know this because you don't get the distinctive little buzz of the deduction of credits from your chip. However, you are now a little bit drenched, sticky, and I'm going to put a -2 on your next roll.
Fine. I was already sticky from the...
However, the
Nearly.
cloud kind of clears a little bit as Kevin and Dale reach it. So, guys, what do you do?
I'm taking the hit. I'm not slowing down.
Okay, Kevin.
You are muted.
Right. Yeah, sorry. I'm piling through as well.
Okay, so Dale and Kevin, you get a 100 credit fine. Please deduct
Yep,
that from
I've
your
already
character
done it.
sheets.
This is why you need to carry drinks on you.
Okay, at the bottom of the hill, you can see Mary skimming around the corner. But as she does so, what you notice is that there's a big film scene going on. There are lots of people with cameras and lighting equipment. There's a bit of green screen on the road. The end of the road's actually been cordoned off. Now Mary just skims through it all, causing uproar as she goes through. As you get closer, you can see all the film crew are kind of wearing these shirts on the back of which it says "The Rise of Skywanker." You can see like the various stars of this particular film in various states of undress as you approach, and you're just kind of on a collision course to pile through the lot of them. Now there is a right turn here. To follow Mary, you need to turn right at the bottom of this really steep hill where this is being filmed. That's what she did. Now, Danny, you're first on the scene because you're a little ahead of the other two at the moment. So, as you get close, you suddenly realise that the road around here is absolutely drenched in lube.
Why?
Because it is, it'll make sense. Mostly, you realise it's because the character that you are heading towards at extreme velocity, who you deduce from the back of the director's chair type thing that's next to the actual director's one, you deduce their name from their outfit and the fact that you saw the back of this chair and were able to read it. It is Lube Acker.
Is this like a water-based lube or something thicker and stickier?
You're thinking it might be a silicon-based lube,
Oh.
judging by the particular sound.
Right. I'm looking out for a lamppost or something equivalent.
Well,
that
your
I can-
immediate problem is that you're heading straight on to Lube Acker.
Yeah. Well, is there any sort of thing I can grab onto before I reach them?
Yes, sort of. If you reach down to the ground, you might be able to grab and use the tail of Jabba the Slut.
The tail?
Yes, of Jabba the Slut. Because Jabba the Slut is a little bit closer to you than Lube Acker.
Okay.
So you can try and grab onto the tail of Jabba the Slut and spin around whilst holding it?
Yes, that was my plan, to spin around.
Okay.
In that
that's-
case, yes.
That's going to be a strength plus athletics check, and don't forget it's at -2.
Oh god. Strength. Okay. Strength plus.
Just a clue, Steve, she has the package that we need to not get delivered to World of Warcraft World Fair thing, and we need to stop her from delivering it so we can deliver our own package.
Right. I
Wonderful
made it.
Worldcraft World Stadium.
I
Try
made it
saying
by
that.
1.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
I made it by 1, so however you want to do it, what I want to say is, as I spin round, I'm going to shout out, "Hand shot first!"
Speaking of hand, Dale, you approach this scene and you are heading towards Hand Solo. And you need to somehow get around the corner on this heavily lubed street.
Right, I'm almost daring myself to fail at this point. What's the...
Okay, well, if you're just going to try and make the turn using nothing in the scene as described, there are cameras lighting all sorts, then I'm afraid it will be an auto fail. I'm looking for you to find some inspiration of that setup and see if you can justify a mechanism for getting around this corner.
I'm almost wanting to see if I can find the Princess Leia lookalike so that I can use her hair buns, or maybe her very, very skimpy bikini, in order to try and give me something to hang on to.
Okay, so you see a heavily bearded man in a white dress. It's Princess Leia. And indeed, he does have the Return of the Jedi ponytail thing going on. I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah. there was a
Oh,
ponytail
that's
in
right.
that.
Yeah. Like a plait thing.
Yeah, the plaited ponytail. So you can try and grab that and try and hoist yourself around on Princess Leia. That is going to be...
I'm going to apply the break as well, for what little will help.
Strength plus athletics, but I think it to some extent would be contested by their possibility of just tumbling over and being carried with you. So,
At
what
least
is
the
your
slut was heavy.
excess?
Ooh.
Look good.
I would imagine it's a minus.
I failed it by 11.
Okay,
It's not even close to fun. I'm about to be Vaselined out of existence.
well, you're certainly going to be spending a little bit of time in the coming few rounds intermixed with Hand Solo, who was currently in the middle of an action shot. It's the particular shot that in this type of movie they call the money shot.
Was it a deliberate Freudian slip when you said that in the coming few rounds?
Like I said, this is the money shot. So
Oh, shit.
the camera was getting zoomed right in onto Han Solo's starring moment as you come into the frame to be spanked in the face.
Oh, God.
It could have been worse.
You get whip slashed in the eye by a part of his bodily appendages as you zip through and crash into a cameraman. And you knock over the back of what appears to be a bit of painted scenery in the background of some kind of desert scene. You crash through that, or at least your bike does. You rear into it, spread-eagled up against it, and then slide slowly down to the ground into a small pile of squelch as you land in all the lube, and you immediately start sliding further down the hill. Meanwhile, your bike carries on. Kevin, as you reach this scene almost at the same moment, you obviously, because you kind of go into the scene side by side with Dale, but so what's in front of you is a slightly different obstacle. It's Jar Jar Kinks, who has
Run him over.
an amazingly long tongue. You just gonna just hit him to lose speed, yeah?
Just run him over.
Okay, no attempt there at all to make the corner.
Not after the first three films,
Just on behalf of Star Wars fans around the globe, just
They'll probably
decimate the
enjoy
bastard.
this more than The Last Jedi.
Okay.
Turn him-
Unfortunately,
Turn
in
them
the-
into an entire pile of midi-chlorians.
Unfortunately, in the ensuing carnage, you have actually you've swallowed the end of his tongue. It's
How? How is that even possible?
choking.
Meanwhile,
Trying to steer
cameras are zooming in on you. They're loving that. Right, the directors, just roll with it. Just roll with it. This could be our moment. Which does take away from the anger that could have been caused by Dale's particular incident. Dale, you stand yourself up. Your UPS uniform is somewhat lubed. Your bike, however, is a little bit bent. It will still work, but it's kind of falling to pieces. And the big parcel box on the back, that's mostly smashed up now.
Right. I am looking for. I'm going to look for a car.
Well, just before you do, you can't help but notice that some of the parcel box on the back of your tricycle has embedded itself into Lando Calrissian.
Lando. Yeah. Thought you'd never get anything higher than Bespin, didn't you? Right, I'm going to look for a car.
This street is cordoned off, so the only thing available here is one of the production lorries.
At this point, I don't even care if it says Pawns or Us on the side. I am going to...
No, it says the Rise of Skywanker.
Right. I am acquiring it. I am going to give this upcoming film some free publicity by involving it in a vehicular homicide. You can't buy publicity like that. This will make the news.
unfortunately, I've just read the next thing here in this sequence, and what you realise as you see Danny turn round the corner is he's gone and turned off to follow Mary down some steps. They're not wide enough for a lorry.
Bollocks, make fucking bollock, make it fucking bollock, you fuck, make fucking fucking boo! Right, I am going to get the truck anyway because I am going to try and make my way to the world of Worldcraft. I'm going to try and cut her off. Head her off at the pass, so to speak.
Okay. So, Dale, we'll come back to you to see how successful that is and whether you take any further part in this adventure in a little bit. Meanwhile, the other two, Danny, you're kind of keeping pace with Mary at the moment. In fact, you've gained a little bit on her through the porn scene and such. Kevin, you're lagging a little bit behind now. You need to catch back up, or you're even going to start losing sight with Danny soon. Indeed, Danny, you are juddering your way down some stairs, and at the bottom of which you can see Mary has just slid effortlessly across an ice rink that has around it banners advertising the fact it has been sponsored by Team America.
This is proving to be a severe flaw in the spike's design.
Okay, I need you you're going to need to deal with... I'll let you off the steps without a roll, but the ice rink is going to be a reflexes plus drive roll. Same for you, Kevin, when you get to it.
Oh, just made it bang on. I'm rolling really well tonight. I do have an idea. I'm not sure how to execute it, but I have an idea.
Did you want my roll as well?
Yes, please. Yeah. I'm just waiting for it.
I've missed by 5.
Okay. Danny is now at the extreme... if you fall any further behind, you won't even see where Danny is.
Okay.
You'll have lost track of where things have gone. Dale has run off towards a lorry, and you can hear a burglar alarm going off. Like a big car alarm, except it sounds a lot louder and echoey than most car alarms. It's clearly a bigger horn. Right, let's see which one of you this impacts. Every time. Kevin, as you're cycling along, I felt inclined to put this in because my experience of a cyclist has been mostly this. You swallow a fly that gets trapped in the back of your throat. I would like you to make an endurance plus athletics check to see if you lag further behind.
No, I missed.
Missed.
Yeah, I'm lagging further behind.
Okay, so you end up, you slow up a bit to cough this fly out of your face.
Okay.
And during which time you lose track of Danny. So what do you do?
I use the speaker to say, "Where are you? Where are you?"
Okay, so you're going to stay in the chase, but being communicated to.
Yeah.
Route-wise. Okay. Now, Danny, you emerge onto a road, and it's a little bit flat for a while, and you see Mary speeding off. You've gained on her a bit. Actually, you are reeling her in. But meanwhile, carry on.
Well, I was kind of hoping to try and get her on the ice whilst we were there, but if it's too quick, then that's fine.
No, she had a bit of a lead on you because she passed straight through that. Yeah. But your general successes during the course of this chase has brought you closer. She's now just at a kind of a long range. Like, you're not at risk of losing her, but you haven't gotten close to her yet. But as you're cycling along this road, there is an overpass running next to the road, and you can see a number of police cars, all with their sirens, keeping pace with the pair of you. There's about 12 of them. And as you're going down the road, you can see up ahead where this overpass kind of joins your road.
Is it bad that my first thought was to try and get the police to crash off the bridge and crush her? She went through. Okay. Do I have an idea of how long the tunnel's going to be?
There's no tunnel.
Oh,
so,
it's just like a under the bridge.
yeah,
type thing.
it's like a bridge next to your road, like over the top, but running parallel.
Okay.
And you see these police cars. They're kind of keeping pace with you at the moment. You do have a bit of speed up though. And so yeah, they're keeping pace with you, and you see further on where that road comes down and joins yours.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to stop under the bridge.
Oh, okay. To go under the underpass.
Yeah, under the underpass, but then stop.
You will lose some time on Mary.
I know, but I'm hoping that she'll, be too worried about the police, but... Yes, actually, yes, I will do that.
Okay. So you pull
have
up
an
under the
idea.
underpass. You can't kind of cycle along under the underpass because it's got the kind of supports there that are, bridge support type things. So yeah, you pull up and you wait there for a moment. Now, what this causes, you observe, down at the junction where the police cars join, is half of them to turn towards Mary, half of them to turn towards you, but with no coordination as to which cars are doing which. They all crash into each other and start tumbling over and exploding.
That was kind of the idea I was going for, yeah.
Unfortunately, she's gone past that junction, but there are now. It turns out a lot more than 12 cars. It's possibly 30 police cars are all now tumbling over and exploding. A couple of buildings crashed down as well into the intersection. And yeah, like you see police cars going everywhere, bits of policemen going everywhere. Fantastic cascade of disaster as these policemen completely screw up which way they go. Had to put that in because Hollywood does every car chase, so had to be in there. Now, as you're going along, then make a note of the gap. Right. So Mary has pulled away on you a bit by the time you're able to resume and carry on. This gives Dale a chance to catch up. But Dale, as you're cycling along, there's this old granny with a Zimmer frame working away slowly across in front of you. And you're going at quite the speed. And there gets a moment where one of you either need to slow down or she needs to jump out the way. She sees you and she looks like she's about to slowly jump out of the way. But is she going to make it? You don't know. What do you do?
I don't care. I'm just...
Sorry. I meant Kevin, not you, Dale.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Everything I just said but at Kevin. I'll get to you in a minute, Dale.
So
Sorry.
this is going to be a complete swerve, or there's no no. I've got to slow down, have I?
Well, you can try to manoeuvre if that's what you want to do, and then hope that you go.
If she looks like she's indicating which way she's going to jump by leaning that way, or I'll go the
It
other.
kind of looks like she's going one way and a Zimmer frame's going the other. At the moment, you need to decide, because if you don't decide now, you go beyond the point of no return.
I'll go the way it looks like the Zimmer frame's going.
Okay. Make your roll. It's going to be, I think it's not so much reflexes because she's moving in slow motion. Let's make it strength to hoist this bike around. And I will accept, I'll be kind, I'll accept either athletics or drive.
Athletics it is then. And I've made it.
You've made it by how much?
By 4.
Okay, well, she failed her roll by 8. and it just so happens she was going the opposite direction. Consequently, she failed by more than your excess. So you know what that means. She's still there.
Still there.
Now, the good news is that it doesn't that much impact your speed. Like, you're slowed down a little by the impact. The bad news is she's going to need a hip operation. The really bad news is that a bystander got the whole thing on their PDA, recording it as you went past. And the really, really bad news is that bystander was a UIG officer.
Look, hey, it doesn't matter. The only thing that guy's actually got is a very, very bad picture of a guy all lubed up in a UPS uniform on a bike.
Well, I
Yeah,
should
Kevin, you hear your ID chip buzz as a deduction is made. It's the cost of an operation. Do you have 5,000 credits?
not anymore by the sound of it. Yeah, I do, yes.
Okay, then you don't get a rank point deduction. Go you, but you do lose the 5,000 credits.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay. Where are we up to? Okay, we're up to needing Danny, but he's presumably in the bathroom. So, he says he's trying his best. Let's take a 5-minute break while we wait for him to come back. Back soon, folks. We still await the return of Danny McGee, who has been inexplicably taken with a bathroom break. I do believe he is coming.
Yes, I'm coming. Oh, hey, kitty. Please don't run away.
Okay, now we just need Kevin and Dale back. Well, there's one.
Everyone.
Oh yes, manual. I'll need that. Right. So, well, Dale's kind of not into. I'll carry on a bit. So, I'll come back to Dale. I've got to think of something for that before he gets back. Oh shit, he's back.
No.
I was never away.
Oh, weren't you?
Okay, Danny, you are heading over a glass-bottomed bridge that goes over a big construction site, and it's basically, this construction site is kind of just before the car parks to the wonderful World of Wellcraft World Stadium. Keep nailing that, yes.
It's fine. It'll be thick glass.
Yeah, you can see Mary the other side of the bridge. She's like, you're only just keeping her in view after the time you lost.
Why are you taking the most complicated?
It gets worse, because midway over the bridge, she skids the bike and turns it like 90 degrees, pedals really hard, leaps off the side of this bridge and onto the top, a little bit lower than the bridge, of a construction crane.
What the fuck are you doing? You got a death wish? I mean, you might, because I know that we kind of made you lose your home, but even so, is it really worth it?
This crane's construction arm, you see, is she's basically gone onto the rear end of it where the weight is, and she's shooting down this arm, keeping her three wheels. Well, she's having to keep the front wheel in the air as the rear two are basically lined up exactly with the iron girders down the side of the crane. And she's wheeling the whole way down this crane.
Okay.
Danny, what do you do as you
Right,
get
I'm gonna scan around, see if there's any kind of either like a stairwell or a lift to
the end
get
of
down
this
to the lower level?
bridge? The end of this bridge is in the car park of the wonderful World of Wellcraft World Stadium.
I zoom across them.
So you're going to try and go through the car park and through the actual gate of the arena, because what you can see is the tip of this crane is currently, you think she's going to make a jump to the roof of the arena.
Ah. Okay, in that case, can I get to the roof of the arena from the car park?
You'd have to climb up the side of the building.
Oh. Well, that's not something I'm willing to do because I can't.
So if you want to keep up with her, it's either follow her along the crane, or a grappling hook or something. I don't know what kit you've got.
I haven't got fancy things like grappling hooks.
Okay.
For I'm a hacker.
So, are you going to attempt the crazy stunt that she's doing? Like, she's doing it quite slowly. You could catch some time, but falling would be painful. You won't die, but you will hurt.
I suppose.
Okay. So the first part of this to get right is the jump down to the back of the crane.
Okay.
So let's have an agility
Yes.
plus athletics check.
Again, just made it.
Okay,
You're very lucky.
you do indeed. Your rear wheels exactly line up with the two girders that run along the top edge of this crane, but your central wheel carries a bit much momentum, and you're going to have to hoist this thing up into a wheelie pose, as by some seriously hard pedaling when you're already going quite quick. So that is going to be a strength plus athletics check, I think. I can't think of any other appropriate skill here. Lots of athletics tonight. You are cycling,
Genuinely,
of course.
guys, this is. I made it again by 1.
Okay. So you get it up into a wheelie. She's already jumped off and she's just made the jump to the roof. She kind of gets to her rear wheels, don't quite make the edge, and she pedals really hard and they just gain enough traction and she skids up onto the roof. You are gaining time on her. She is not far ahead. Kevin, you arrive on this scene. Do you want to try and make that jump?
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Okay, same dice roll. What was it? Agility and
Strength.
athletics, and then strength and athletics, I believe.
Agility and athletics,
Mhm.
which I missed. First one,
By
6.
okay, Kevin, you land in a construction site.
Damn,
Just gonna grab some dice, unless you've got conviction to spend.
I have 1.
Might be worth a reroll.
Okay, then I'll re-roll that. And what am I going for? It was
It's the agility
it's
first.
on 10.
Spot on, yeah? Okay. But because it's only spot on, you've got the same problem of needing to get straight into that wheelie. It's going to take a momentous act of strength. So let's have a strength plus athletics to immediately follow.
That is passed by 4.
Okay, you make that quite easily. Now, Danny, you have got to the other end of the crane. It is time to make your jump across to the stadium roof.
Yeah.
Let's have agility plus athletics again for that, I guess.
Okay, come on, dice, don't fail me now. Good, made it by 1.
Okay, and Kevin, you'll be following on behind in a moment, so let's have that roll before I forget what stats I used.
Agility and athletics. That's a fail.
By?
By 6.
Okay, so you missed the roof by 6 stories.
Oh, God.
Okay. Now, bearing in mind you're in UPS overalls, which don't have armour, I've just realised, so actually somebody should have lost a hit point earlier. How many hit points do you have? You'd have started on full.
33.
Oh, that's all right then. I'll keep the roll as is without fudging it. 26 damage from your fall. You land hard on the pavement, face first.
Not my beauty.
Danny, however, has made the jump. Dale, you stole a lorry. How many lives are you willing to risk by booting it to get it there on time?
All of them.
I am talking to Dale this time, not Kevin.
Okay.
So, how many lives are you willing to risk on this route by giving this lorry all it's got?
Let's see. On the one hand, as a person, I am a humanitarian. I believe in the sanctity of life. On the other hand, as a player, I say fuck 'em. this particular individual has is standing between me and my well-meaning revenge. So I really don't care about the little people.
Okay.
I think I'm coming down the side of plow right through them.
Okay. So, if you could quantify that as a number.
Well, obviously, I'd like to hit as few people as possible, but I'm not going to bother too much about, who they are.
Okay. So,
And I'd like to avoid the children, but I'm not going to make that a hard and fast rule.
so if there's a crowd, you'd be okay planning for it.
Well, if they force me no other way.
Can you come up? Could you devise a number?
No.
So would 10 fatalities be too many?
I'd like to keep it to single digits.
Single
But,
digits.
again,
So
I'm not
9.
going to make that. I'm not going to make that a hard and fast rule.
So you would risk 9 lives.
If it's good enough for a cat, it's good enough for the population.
Okay. Let's have a perception plus drive roll, please.
Okay. Bang on.
Bang on. Okay. So, the morning papers will tell of the 9 people who died. as a stolen lorry emblazoned with the decals and sign writing of the rise of Skywanker.
Yeah.
Ploughed through a school playground.
Yeah, the force was with me.
Killing 9 teachers during a teacher conference.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's only teachers.
Yeah.
Who were stood in front of the entire school, who were there for the school photograph, and they watched it all happen.
Ah.
You arrive at the world of... Fuck.
It had to happen sooner or later.
The wonderful world of World Stadium. I completely fucked it. The wonderful world of World Stadium. You arrive just as this other lot are leaping onto cranes and so forth. Now, you do have one small problem. Well, 2 in fact. Firstly, is how to get yourself and or this lorry inside the stadium. There are queues by the turnstiles. The other problem is the Kevin Bootle shaped hole that has just been made in your windscreen.
Thanks for catch.
Oh, there's also a thunk as a tricycle lands on the roof.
Oh.
Oh dear. That's gonna hurt.
Well, it did. 26 hit points. So I'll let you think about that whilst we go back to Danny. So you are just behind Mary. And our viewer, Steve Ross, has given Mary a middle name. It's Sue.
Yes, Sue.
Yeah. Hello, Mary Sue. Goodbye, heart.
Now, she is pedaling round, to the other side of the stadium to where the main stage is. This stadium is full of people. There are tens of thousands of people in this stadium. It's packed full. The seating is full. The arena floor is full. And the stage itself, it's currently empty with a computer there. And there are screens either side of the stage. They are currently showing a behind-the-scenes footage of Brash.
I nearly throw up.
He is currently tweeting, and this is big news on the screens right now. It's captioned in the bottom third with Brash sends tweet.
Highlight of the evening.
Oh, I see. As in actually Brash and right.
Yeah. Now, so yeah, she's cycling round. Now, at this point, you have the chance of possibly catching Mary up. Possibly.
Okay.
But it depends how exhausted you are. So you failed 1, 2 things. So you only get a -2 to this. Apart from the fact that just before I'm going to make you do this roll, a cat called Fucky Eye is going to fire its little cybernetic eye laser at you. And does hit, so I'm going to put an additional -2. So you've got -4 on this roll. It will be endurance plus drive at -4. And if you make this, you'll be right up on her tail.
Endurance plus drive with a
Endurance
-4.
plus drive with a -4.
The
You've
answer
been
is
tickled.
no, then.
Is it?
Unless I get crits, which I most definitely don't.
Okay, so you haven't got enough in you to close the gap in the last moments. Meanwhile, Dale and Kevin, you're in a lorry careering towards a stadium. There are queues of people and turnstiles. How do you wish to proceed?
I'll say use the horn man and your right foot.
Given where we got this truck, I'm very, very scared of what this horn will actually sound like, especially with children around. I use the horn, knowing fine well, yes, I'm about to give him the horn.
It goes pew pew.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was going to do some weird mix between 70s disco and 70s porn music.
It goes pew pew. And this has the result in getting around 200 people to turn and look to see a lorry coming towards them at high velocity.
You see, there was a definite problem with this fucking plan.
You have one last chance to hit the brake should you wish to, or carry on, or a third option, something of your own devising.
I'm going to lean out the window. Get out of the fucking way!
Okay, let's
You
have...
fucking morons! Get out of the fucking way! This is a truck! It's not a fucking bypassing fucking thing! Fucking move!
Presence plus psychology, please.
Actually, I might actually have a more than even chance. And not with that roll. Although I did only fail it by 1. To be fair.
27 fatalities. 104 injured.
Oh, God.
You careen through the turnstile. The turnstile worker is trapped inside a booth and is one of the fatalities.
I turned to Kevin and I said, the next time I see an adult movie that says I got fucked like a truck hit me, I'm just not going to live this shit down.
You plough through the turnstile, and unfortunately, within the interior of the wonderful World of Worldcraft World Stadium, almost, the corridors are not quite truck-sized. So there comes a moment where the two of you are horizontal at velocity. You've left the truck. And you're
I've just realised we're going to be inside, aren't we?
Yeah.
Inside the stadium, yes.
Oh, shit.
You basically Superman your way into the crowd, where you are then crowd surfed around the stadium.
Yeah.
They're not They're not going to be able to keep a hold of me. I'm fucking looped up like nobody's business. I'm going to be slipping through their fingers.
Yes, indeed, 7 people will report to the ER later with injured necks. Meanwhile, Danny, you are right on Mary Sue's tail as she makes the leap down to the stadium. She jumps, her tricycle heading toward the crowd. She reaches back to the compartment behind, grabs the parcel, and leaps off the tricycle at the last moment to try and land on the stage. What do? Do you follow her in the jump? It looks like you're going to try and make a shot. So, first of all, before you make your shots, you're going to need to actually try and get a jump down.
Yes.
I know you're going to shoot during the jump.
Yes. Yeah.
But let's just see how the jump itself goes. So that'll be... Let's do our final agility plus athletics check on that.
Once again, made.
By how much?
By 5.
Okay. With that, I will actually cancel all but -1 of your penalty to shooting from as you go through the air. So you do actually make quite a graceful jump. I mean, when I say graceful, a tricycle is going to land somewhere with a big courier box on the back that's full of parcels. Right. But you're going to land on the stage. As you're coming down, you level your gun at Mary Sue, and you may make your, I assume it's a Black Cougar, so 3 shots.
Yes.
At -1.
Minus a horn. Okay, that's made. That's a miss. And that's a very pass.
Okay. Would you like to roll 2d8 damage on this unaugmented human, please?
2d8. 6.
Okay. You hit her once in the lower right leg in her calf, and you clip her left elbow. She lets go of her parcel, but it does land on the stage. She lands awkwardly because she's been shot mid-air. Blimey. Quite awkwardly. She lands on her shot leg. So she kind of crumples in a bit of a heap. You, meanwhile, were shooting. You didn't grab the parcel out the back of the tricycle. The one that you've got to deliver.
Yeah.
However, as fortune would have it, the tricycle does land near Kevin and Dale. The question is how close?
Okay.
So, would you... Well, now, Dale, you are incredibly lubed. So you're going to make this roll at -4 as you try to writhe out the way of a tricycle. So, it's going to be... do either of you have arts and culture?
I do, actually.
What's your specialty?
Don't say lubing.
Because with arts and culture, you can choose a specialty. I'm just curious what the specialty is.
I did not choose a specialty. I did not know you had to
choose. Yeah, and you actually get that skill at double your arts and culture.
Oh fuck! On the spot. I hate being put on the spot. I never do well on the spot. I did. I don't get anything that's going to help here. I'm just going to say film at this point.
Film. Okay.
Film.
Right. Kevin, do you have arts and culture?
No.
Okay, because here's the thing. You're crowd surfing at the moment. So to wriggle out of the way, you've kind of got to do it in rhythm with the crowd and stuff. What I'm looking for is a dance roll. It's going to be agility plus your arts and culture dance skill. Now, if you don't have dance, you just take your arts and culture. And if you don't have that, you're uncouth and don't get a bonus. Don't forget, you're at -4 from the lubing.
Yeah, I failed it before the -4. It just means I failed it even more now.
I failed an agility roll by 1.
Okay, you both take 9 points of tricycle.
I'm unconscious then, floating around.
Okay. Right, so yeah, the tricycle lands on Kevin, pins him into the ground. He doesn't get back up. Dale, you kind of slobber out the side. And there you are. You're quite near the front, and you're holding the parcel. It's got a dent in the box.
Standard release form, isn't it? I head over to the main desk. I have a package here.
Oh, at the front of the crowd.
Yeah.
The security people there, sort of big, heavy guys. So they look at it. Look at your uniform. Look at the package. Kind of triple take all of that in. Okay.
Package.
Yeah. Let's have presence plus. I think corporate knowledge. Do you follow UPS protocol in your delivery? Are you convincing? Presence plus corporate knowledge.
Can I make it a successful argument for I should have attitude?
No, it's UPS. I would accept crime.
Good God.
What was the start of it?
Presence.
Presence plus. Sorry.
Either corporate knowledge or crime.
It's going to be corporate knowledge because it's 3 more than my crime. And my corporate knowledge is 3. Yep. See, if it had been attitude, I would have made it.
But I don't get it. This correctly addressed. You should have gone. A, it's correctly addressed, and you've come to the right place. And B, why did you come in with the crowd? I mean, you had to buy a ticket.
Man, do you see my unkempt state? I have had the weirdest fucking day trying to get this parcel delivered.
And it's
Don't
at that moment.
Fucking mess with a UPS fucking delivery man in the execution of his duty, because if you think I'm lubed now,
It's at that moment he becomes aware of 2 UPS delivery drivers landing on the stage behind his right shoulder.
To which point I shout, "She's got a package full of anthrax!"
You shout it. It's kind of. It doesn't really carry into the stadium at large, but it's possible a stagehand has heard it. Sorry, Dale?
didn't you hear him? He said that woman's got a package full of anthrax. She's carrying a biological weapon.
The bouncer leans over to one of the other bouncers and is like,
Fucking move, man! This is fucking serious shit.
"Is this part of the entertainment? I mean, there's UPS people on stage and all sorts." Okay.
What the fuck do you think this is, Magic Mike?
Kevin,
Fucking Monty. Just
I'm going to let you regain consciousness. Right, you're on 0 hit points. Any roll you will fail until you get some hit points back.
Right.
Okay, but I'll let you take part in like the role playing and so forth. You're kind of there, just about.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm in the crowd now, aren't I?
Yeah, you're very near the front. You can see Dale just like 2 people in front of you, and you can hoist your way through to him. Mainly because the main act isn't on yet. When that happens, you'll be crushed through to the back somewhere.
If I
Takes
can,
serious numbers of presence rolls to stay near the front at any kind of event
Yeah,
like this.
I want to pull my badge off and just say to people around me, stand back, UPS man on delivery. Try to get
You
my
know what?
rating.
There's enough UPS people around here. I think the bouncers are convinced that there's a delivery in progress. or at least some part of proceedings. And they very confusedly let you through. You can get up onto the stage, but they actually kind of direct you to the side of the stage where you can get through to backstage.
Thank fuck.
Danny, you are on stage with Mary Sue. She looks wounded because you shot her.
Yeah. If there's a microphone, I'll grab that and repeat what I said.
There isn't a microphone, unfortunately.
Okay.
She's
Am I
like,
anywhere near her at this point?
they're on stage.
Oh, I'm
You're
away
to
from
the
it, yeah.
side of the stage in front. You're outside of the. You're in like the safety distance between the crowd and the stage. Now, Danny, it's kind of like it's a triangle of you, her, and her package next to the computer up on stage. She is limping her way toward her package, and she's like, "You're not going to stop me delivering this."
Am I able to run up and try and tackle her?
Easily, she's limping from her wounds. She's shot her in the leg.
Okay, I do that then.
Okay.
We're delivering ours first.
You get shot by a laser in your ass. It itches and tickles.
What the fuck was that?
Do I see this?
Yeah, you can see fucky eye.
Right. Okay. There's people around me, aren't there?
Yeah.
Not just right.
40,
Okay. I'm just
50,000
gonna.
people.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start the rumor. You know what she's got there, don't you? You know what that parcel is, don't you?
Who you're saying this to?
Just the nearest crowd member I can get a hold of.
Okay.
You know what that is, don't you? Do you know what it is?
No, it's not open yet.
It's look, UPS. We know what the fucking package is. There's new content. It's for the first 10 people only. No one else is gonna get it. Get your friends, get up there, because if she gets away with that, it could be anybody's. It could be yours right now. Go.
Oh, I get it. It's all part of the show. Yay!
Go.
Yay!
Run,
Woo,
go,
it
get
started
for
right.
it.
And then up on the big screen, you see Brash is he. In fact, you can see him just off stage, like you can see through, but it's also up on screen. There's obviously cameras behind the stage, and you see him peering out, and it's like, and it comes up on the lower third. Brash's Panzer Pantzen are arriving.
I go in my
It's
sneaker.
tonight's Panzer Panthers.
I look at that and I say in my sneaker, did you do it? The package.
We're getting there. Just I'm trying to cause a diversion to help you out.
Give me a minute. Who's got the package, by the way?
I've got the fucking package. I'm nearly there.
Sign it away, what you're doing.
I gotta give it to the guy, or at least give it to the person at the fucking doorway of the fucking VIP area.
Okay, it's at this point, as Dale is sneaking and looking through the stage, Dale becomes aware of a small group of people have pushed back past from the crowd behind him and are getting up on the stage. It's the Panzer Pantzen for tonight! And they're picking up the parcel. And Danny, you see this. There's this group of about 15 people all head up onto the stage and they pick up the parcel.
No, that's not the right parcel.
And they're kind of running around the stage like lunatics with it. Dale,
That's a
what do you do?
fake.
Right,
That's
Dale.
that's illegal content.
Right. I'm making it to the VIP area. There's bound to be someone actually who's in charge of the VIP area, like me bouncer. Sign for this. This is
see Brash right there, just off stage.
right. Look, guy, this is the package. This is his Panzer Pants. You need to sign for this. Get there. Right, go. Just sign.
Okay. Brash sees you approaching. And he's like, yeah, come on camera. It's tonight's Panzer Pantzen.
Yeah,
Hey,
go,
everyone, this is my UPS driver. What's your name? And he's got his arm around you. Oh,
My
God,
name-
you're slimy.
My name is Peter Venkman.
Peter Venkman, everybody. And the rest of you see it comes up at, on the big screens and the caption there. And it says... you can see it being typed. Peter Blankman.
You missed the trick there.
Did I? What did I miss?
Wankman, surely.
Oh, God. All right, we'll go with that. Peter Wankman.
After the day I've had, I'll take Wankman.
Wow, you are really slimy, Peter. Is this my parcel? Oh, I'm being handed another one by this member of the crowd.
No, no.
Thank you. I've got
No,
two
no,
parcels.
no,
Two parcels. Right, he opens up both, just like so quickly, and he immediately drops the Star Spangled Banner one. He's not interested. Oh no, I've been misdelivered. This, hang on, let me check my notes. I've been misdelivered. It's an I'm a Barbie girl Panzer Pantzen. Oh no, what am I to do? It's an error in delivery. I don't believe it. I'm just gonna have to wear an I'm a Barbie girl Panzer Pantzen because I can't stay in this morning's Panzer Pantzen. No. Oh no, it's a tragedy. The whole event's a disaster. Meanwhile, he kicks away the Star-Spangled Panzer Pantzen.
Which I crawl to and grab.
But they're the ones from Mary's box, right? The
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why I was
holding
going to
the
grab them.
ones. He's holding the ones out of your box that Karen sent. The I'm a Barbie girl Panzer Pantzen. And he immediately there and then takes off his Star-Spangled Panzer Pantzen and puts on the I'm a Barbie girl Panzer Pantzen.
Do I have my phone with me?
That was
You
really
see it. The
unnecessary.
camera goes to a neck shot at the time, but you see it.
That was so unnecessary.
It's about average.
I was going to say that's why I wanted to take a picture. That's blackmail
you take a
material for
picture.
fucking years.
Okay, you take a picture.
What the fuck are
Do
you
you want
going
me
to
to
do
sign
with
that
that?
for you? Anyway, time to get these people off the stage. I'm
if
going
we-
out. And he strolls out onto the stage.
If he asks, I'm just going to claim that's proof of delivery. And head.
He struts out onto the stage in the I'm a Barbie girl Panzer Pantzen. And just as he gets onto the stage and he flicks his microphone down and he goes, oh no, no, and he kind of curls over, tries to grab himself in the privates, but of course he's wearing armoured pants, and hobbles back off the stage.
What the fuck did she put in those?
Oh,
I don't know, but
these are too heavily armoured, there's no room to breathe. And this is all coming out on the microphone now and echoing around the arena. Oh no, it's too hard. It's too hard. Oh, there's no room. It's crushing itself. I gotta get these off. And, oh my god, the release catch doesn't work. Oh, I'm so hard right now.
You know, we've had the shittiest morning. We've killed some people. We crashed an adult film site. But for all of that hell, that was worth it.
Oh my god, how long's this boner gonna last? There's literally no room. There's nowhere for it to go.
Obviously, I'm going to video some key parts of this so I can upload it later on.
Oh, it's already going out live.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I take a selfie.
There's no release catch.
In fact, I'm gonna film a bit and send it straight over to Karen.
Okay, you do that. Karen says, "Okay, I'll start cybering for you." God, where's the Y key? Y E A
Even I can type faster than
H. That's it.
Isn't there some sort of cybernetic implant that allows people to place their, to place their thoughts onto the keyboard?
You don't get it, do you? This is the best cyber sex, she says.
It's probably something all about the anticipation.
Maybe she's
It
got
drives them
something with
wild.
keyboards.
It drives them wild. Anyway,
Surprised it doesn't drive them to sleep.
how do you spell lol?
Do you mean lolling or lolling?
No, it's okay. I remember. I just can't see L. on
Just
this keyboard.
remember that it's spelled LOL, not LOL. Too many people get the first and last L's mixed up.
It is about an hour later when you're making your way back from the stadium, having been thoroughly satisfied at Brash's semi-downfall, you'd say. Eventually, after about 25 angle grinder discs, they managed to dismantle the release catch and rebuild it so that he's able to get out of the aphrodisiac I'm a Barbie Panzer Pantzen with no room to expand. That evening show is cancelled, so he doesn't play World of Warcraft in front of the huge stadium that night, and lots of people are given free tickets to a later event as means of recompense. This causes some upset. Also, another 3 people slipped on the blood on the turnstiles on the way out and injured themselves. Nonetheless, you're on your way back when a limousine pulls up next to you as you're walking back, and the window comes down, the outer window. And then the inner darkened window comes down. And then the new bulletproof Durasteel window comes down.
This man
And
needs
you
less
see-
windows.
And you see it's Lord British there with his glasses, with all his computer monitors on top of the glasses, and his coding down the keyboard by his leg. He's in the passenger seat of the car. He's being driven by someone. And he says, excellent. I was hoping to find you guys. I just wanted to stop by to congratulate you, Mr. Bootle, on your marriage. As a wedding gift, I've decided to use some of our rank point allocation as a little gift for you and your division. So you're all now rank 2. Congratulations on your marriage. But please do understand, I can't give you time off for the honeymoon just yet. We need to complete the mission you are on.
That's completely understandable. We haven't even done a stag do yet. We didn't have the time. It was just so quick.
Yes, I'm trying. Anyway, congratulations. Just don't let it get in the way of getting my banhammer back. It's very important you complete that mission.
Aye.
What marriage?
We'll not let you down, sir.
And the windows start rolling back up as the limo slowly pulls away.
Oh, rank 2, motherfuckers.
Your ID chip, by the way, is pinging like mad. So you get out your ID chip reader and sort of have a look at your own ID chip. And sure enough, you are married to a Louvitar right now. You also, interestingly, have 82,596 licenses.
82,000. Okay.
I didn't know that many existed.
No, wait, Sorry, the preceding zeros were actually eventually preceded by a 1 as well. You have all the licenses.
I have all the licenses.
All the licenses for everything.
Oh my god.
Wait, will we put up a rank as well?
You were put up a rank as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You check your ID chips with your reader. You're all rank 2. You have 20 rank points each. You've been promoted as civilians. The astute amongst you will realise this now means you're the same rank as Karen.
Aye.
Ooh.
Does that mean she's not our boss anymore?
Correct. You are now all equals.
Aye, a Louvitar's your boss in the bedroom, eh?
I suppose, possibly. I don't know.
I love how you just like, yeah, okay with that.
Okay.
Listen, after the fucking day we've had, I say him getting married, not the weirdest thing to happen.
So, question, do you return to work, your offices, or your homes?
Well, first of all, we got to dump these UPS uniforms.
Oh.
And secondly, our home is our office.
No.
And
you have an office block
Oh, yeah,
next
yeah,
to
we
your
have
house.
the nice ones, don't we? Yeah.
I need to shower.
Hey, we're going home.
Possibly several times.
Yeah, we do need to recover.
Okay, so you go home. Your shower takes you quite a while to get out of it, Dale. Because there's a lot more to clean up.
Oh, yeah.
You have your shower, you clean up, you sit down at your computers, you fire up World of Warcraft, and sure enough, all of your gear is back.
Yeah.
Yay.
And you settle in for a session of World of Warcraft, where you are on this mission to get the banhammer back, which means, as part of that, you have to kill the 4 Warders dragons in Sleeper's Tomb. Starting with Tukarak the Warder. And we'll deal with that next week.
Yay.
Thank you.
That's the end of this week's episode, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself, Steve.
I've just seen Stephen's comments of ha 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 ha, my ribs the pain. So yes, I have a feeling that he was enjoying himself. Has anyone heard from the other guy? The last we heard of him, he was having an aneurysm.
Yeah, he's extinct now. No, I have actually had a message from him. He is watching the streams, but he's not watching it live at the minute. So I guess he said he was catching up last week after we did the half-hour thing.
Yeah.
So it's not a case where he's just so speechless.
Possibly. We'll see on that one. Now we do have a question mark over next week, by the way. unfortunately.
To be fair, it came up like halfway through this session, so
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to read the email yet. But for those who don't know, myself and Jason have been invited to appear on Chaosium's official channel as players in a Call of Cthulhu campaign. And they want to do a tech test next Monday. So we won't be going live next Monday, but they want us all kind of there to, go through all the motions and stuff. So I think it's actually going to be 2 weeks until we get to play this again.
No problem.
Terribly sorry about that. However, that game itself will be on Tuesday nights. When it starts over on the Chaosium channel. So, I'm kind of like, actually, no, I already had Mike on my list of people who wrote a system and then ran it for me. So, but I'm double ticking the box.
That's good.
But yes, we'll be live streaming that one on Chaosium's channel. So yeah,
I look forward to that.
I think Pair of Geeks has more subscribers, but
well, remember they do Twitch as well, so
they do. Which
all gonna be
I haven't
Twitch.
looked at. I mean, we don't do Twitch, so I don't know. I don't know how much they have. Let's go have a look. I need to know before we go off air. Chaosium Twitch, but it's like they are Call of Cthulhu, as it were. There we go. Chaosium Inc. They have loading. Come on, internet. They have.
I know the answer.
I don't. It's just a black screen. What the hell? Do things, computer. What's the answer? Tell
I
me the
believe they
answer.
have about 1,000 followers on Twitch, but they didn't say Twitch specifically. They said Chaosium channels. So whether they're streaming it in other places or uploading it, I don't know.
Have they got a Discord?
Probably.
You don't really stream to Discord, though, do you?
No, but they must have something like that.
Well, the Ides of Winter Christmas of Cthulhu had 6,500 views. That's more than we get. I mean, we love you, Steve, as our one viewer.
Yes. Steve, very droll.
Yes,
Very,
I've just
very
seen it
droll.
too. So anyway, we will be back in 2 weeks' time, and we will be doing a World of Worldcraft session where we're going to kill the first of 4 dragons in a row. Possibly. Or the players. It's not like Kevin survived tonight. Meanwhile, I strongly suggest with your corporation characters that you do a bit of shopping for med packs or other things. Feel free to buy stuff between sessions if time does pass.
Oh,
So,
Well, yes.
also, I think it's time I actually gave you some XP on your corporation
Yes,
characters.
please. That'd be nice.
You've all been marvellous players and allowed me to indulge my sexual fantasies with you. So have 10 XP to spend on your corporation characters, and you may level those guys up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
All right? We'll be doing World of Warcraft next, but obviously, do it before you forget. So you got 20 rank points. You're now rank 2. You have 10 XP, and all have a conviction back for. So you get one of those sweet conviction points because you've hit a stage. You've completed a section. Sorry.
So
What's
it's very hard.
Some of us hit the stage very hard. Yes.
Yes.
Some of us merely walked round the stage and toddled off, but some of us hit the stage very hard indeed.
I love you both romantically and platonically.
So that is it from us. Thank you for watching, Steve.
Cheers,
and,
Steve.
to our other viewer, if you eventually catch up, we love you too. Come back and join us live, and take part in the live shenanigans.
And have aneurysms and broken ribs and.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
I mean,